Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel on Dynamics 365 F&O Solutions. This is session 24. In this session, I'm going to continue my previous exercise, the um, product master that I created using dimension-based configuration technology. I ended with creating a product master that uses a um, dimension-based configuration technology. I created a India-based model and USA-based model for no a product master, and that uses two different configurations. One is the Indian model, US model, and then I had used the following steps to create the product master that uses these two no dimensions. And let me quickly go through the previous session that whatever we walked through. Let me give a quick summary of the previous sessions that I set it up, and then I showed you the related transactions screen that reflected our configurations. Okay, and please hold on. I'll change my scope. So this is where we ended. We tried to create a sales order using this item, but since I had not set up the customer related information in my sales model, I said I'll continue this in the next session. Okay. So this is what we checked. We checked our product dimension that we had configured. It showed the India version and the USA version. And remember, I mentioned that this is the only product dimension that I selected while setting up my product master. So I used only configuration. So these are the two configurations that the system has added based on the setup that I walked you through in the previous session. Okay. For those who are new to this channel, please feel free to refer to my earlier session, session 23, to understand how to set up a product master using dimension-based configuration technology. And others, please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're interested. I've started a series on F&O solutions that discusses the steps from the scratch to set up a F&O lab for a practice. And I'm going to set up all the critical modules of supply chain, and hopefully it's all your support. So let me go back to the previous screen, and we checked all this information. We also checked this configuration tree. We saw that in USA model. So these are the items that are used, and in the Indian model, these are the products or items used. Okay. So this is what we did in our earlier session. Now, what we have to do is we have to consume this um, product, okay, and sell it. How do we do that? So, to do that, we have to create a sales order. Let me go to the sales order. So I had created a um, new customer in order to demonstrate a sales order setup. Okay. So this is what I have done. Okay. So let me go back. Okay. Let me add a new sales order. Okay. Um, okay. Or let me take this. Okay. Let me take this sales order. Okay. So this is the sales order that I created newly after doing the basic setup to added the customer and other information. Um, so I want to now sell this product master or no Honda standard, okay, configuration that I Honda City configuration. This product I want to sell it. Remember, this is based on dimension based technology, dimension based configuration technology. Now let me use this. Okay, let me add a line. Okay, so the item number I okay, this is the standard Honda City configuration. AB Honda City configuration, not the standard AB Honda City configuration. Now I want to select, I want to create one quantity for this, and then save it. Okay. Now it says the configuration must be filled in. Remember, we have created this configuration. Okay. Like I showed you, we um, created these two configurations. Okay. So So it says the configuration should be added now. Okay. Now let me go here. Go to the lines. Okay. And then under that, um, there is a tab, a fast tab called product. In that, I need to select the configuration, which we defined in our earlier session. Now, see, this is the now configuration it shows up. So this is actually showing up from my India. And these, the earlier session. These are the two things: HC India, HC USA. This is what is now showing up here. Okay, so I'm going to select India version. Okay, let me select this, and okay, so now it has added the India version. Now, how do you know what are the items it has, components or items that has picked up, that it has picked up? Okay, now let's go back for a moment. Okay, so now let's go back for a moment to see what it has to be, it has to show for India based. Okay, so these are the two components that we specifically added for India based. So I'm now selling a Indian model of a Honda City. So, however, it should also have the standard. Okay, it should have the standard product components because I said it should. It's a common component. It has to be available in India model and US model. Okay, now let's see whether it shows up. Okay, so now I added India version. Now I let me check whether it is showing up. Uh, Under that, I have to select this one under products and supply, um, below the sales order lines fast tab. Let me select this compost of tree. So this is what it shows up. Okay, for India base, this is um, the three components it has showed. Okay, so infotainment, audio, standard, and rear car parking. Okay, so this is uh, the India model. Actually, it should be showing the left hand steering wheel also. So look at the standard infotainment rear parking. It is not showing up left hand steering. While let me see what is the issue here. Okay. Um, it should be showing the other component as well, because we had one more component for India version, lane left hand steering. I need to check now if something is missing in the setup. Okay, let me go to maintain configurations. Okay, Okay, what is this? This is the rear parking. Okay, I need to add this item here in this configuration. I forgot to add that. I need to add left hand steering assembly as part of Indian version. So now let's see whether this shows up, okay, in the sales order. Let me go back. Let me delete this. It's always advisable to delete the sales order line if you have made some changes in the setup for the particular line item, sales order line item. So that's why I'm deleting it, because I had made some changes in the setup for this sales order line. So now add this P100042. Okay, I am selecting quantity one, adding one, and saving it. Okay, it says configuration must be filled in. I go to product. I'm going to select India version. Okay, and press OK. Save it. Okay, now let's go to product and supply and check whether it has added our item. Okay. Okay. And it has added the USA version. Why is it so? No, I have selected USA version. Okay. So if for USA version, um, it has selected the three components that are specific to US version. And these two components are common components. Okay. Infotainment and Honda City Standard are common components. If you remember our PPT, I had put these two components in the middle, that is a common components, and these three are for USA version. Okay, so that's why it has added all the five components. Okay, for this USA model, two standard components, common components, and the three specific to US model. So now that I have selected, added this USA model, I can start processing the sales order after confirming and then going to pick and pack and generating the picking slip, posting the packing slip, things like that. So this is the way to use this item in um, um, the sales order, in a sales order. I mean, the configuration based technology item number, and use it in a sales order. Now let me change this and see if it works for the India version. Okay, I'm saving this. I'm going to okay, it has selected Indian model now, and compost. It is showing the left-hand steering, rear parking, infotainment, and Honda as standard, and it is showing the left-hand steering and the rear parking as Indian specific component. Okay, so this is what what we added for the common components and the Indian model left-hand steering assembly and rear view camera. So that's why it is showing up 1, 2, 3, 4 components, whereas it showed 5 components for USA model. So that is this is the end of the session. I hope it was useful. Feel free to add your comments always. Thank you so much for your time. I'll look forward to see you soon in the next session with more walkthrough session. Thank you so much. Bye till then.